on Wednesday, the NFL had decided to make a unanimous decision saying that every player must stand for the national anthem. Now, this was a unanimous vote, 32-0, saying that every player must stand for the national anthem. Now, if you recall last year, prior to one of the weeks, President Donald Trump was at a rally and said that they need to get that they are disrespecting the flag. Get that son of a bitch out of here. He's fired. He's fired! Now the NFL has caved in and said, you know what, let's just give the president what he wants. And they decide everyone must stand for the national anthem, everyone must put their hands over their hearts, and everyone must recite the national anthem. Now there is a little bit of a caveat here, saying that the players who are not going to participate in the national anthem can wait in the locker room. But those who kneel or sit on the bench, the league will fine the team in whole. This is by far going against everything the NFL was standing for, especially that week when President Donald Trump offended the NFL. And he's still doing that, by the way. Yeah, I know. It's like he doesn't even shut up about it. He goes on Twitter like 4 o'clock in the morning, goes and tweets about, the NFL is doing this. They are disrespecting the flag. Dude, stop. Kneeling is not disrespecting the flag. By the way, your flag is the Confederate flag. You're the one who had called the neo-Nazis at Charlottesville last year some very fine people. Meanwhile, you're calling immigrants animals. Who's the real lunatic on this one? Now, some of the NFL owners were not enjoying this, and some of them are going like, why do we even agree with this? Packers CEO Mark Murphy would argue the same thing. And he said that, no matter what we do, Trump's going to say this and say that about us. And, with now us agreeing to having people stand for the amendment, having players stand for the anthem, he's either going to criticize us or he's going to take credit for what we're doing. So, the NFL was at a no-win situation when, in fact, the president has no right to even do that. And he's saying we're criticizing the flag. The reason people were the whole kneeling thing started with Colin Kaepernick after he sat out during an exhibition game when he was a 49er taking on the Green Bay Packers. And then the week after that, when taking on San Diego Chargers, he was actually met by a military member who said, why don't you kneel? I mean, we kneel when we honor our fallen soldiers. And that's what began the whole kneeling process. Other players began to kneel. And then you have the offending comment. And then you had people linking arms. You had people, other people kneeling, people supporting on shoulders. But, of course, the whole thing is, I will not abide by you. They are not disrespecting the flag. I'm going to repeat that over again and again and again. They are not disrespecting the flag. Right now, Colin Kaepernick and former fellow teammate Eric Reed have filed grievance lawsuits against the NFL for not allowing them to play in the game because of how they've been treated. And basically, the owners are saying we just caved in to Trump and the Trump supporters. They say we're disrespecting the flag. Ever heard of the First Amendment, jackasses? The First Amendment, right to free speech? Oh, you forgot. Did you not go to school? Is that what's going on here? The NFL players are also against this, and the NFL Players Association have also said that this is egregious, saying that we never got a voice into this and we feel ostracized. And they have a right to be. So, for the people who are saying that, hey, you're disrespecting the flag, no, you're disrespecting the flag. You're the one who's telling them that they are being disrespectful when you're disrespecting them for not listening to their cause, that they want racial equality. That's the purpose of the argument. They wanted racial equality for the racial inequality that's been going on. And especially, during 2018, where we've seen numerous instances of racism, some of them at Waffle Houses. We had that Starbucks one that Starbucks one in Philadelphia. There have been others, including a father who took his children out to walk in D.C. You had one where a woman had called police for this whole barbecue incident. The racism is just contagious. It needs to stop. And for the people who are saying, no, I'm not racist, you just admitted it when we caught you red-handed. Do not hide your racism. Because if you do, we'll get you for it. So for the whole thing of, disrespecting the flag, hear them out. A real leader, a real leader who sees the protest can intervene and tell them what they want and what they can do to fix it. We're not seeing real leaders. We're seeing cowards.